Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel again. Thank you for gathering with me here around my table. Let's get cozy, let's have a cup of tea or coffee and begin. So topic is, what does your heart need for healing and growth? This is pick a card reading today, so you're gonna pick a pile. Which are you most attracted to? Alright, I forgot to tell. I have a special announcement for you. Everything you need to know is in the description below. This is about free readings from me. So everybody will get free reading from me. Like not everybody, but first 50 subscribers, because this is new channel and I'm dedicated to grow this channel. So accept this gift from me to you. Yeah, just read. Everything is in description below and claim your free reading. Okay, let's see now. I'm going to pull some cards here on top of these piles, so you can choose. Okay, pile number one. This would be with pile number one. Boundaries. Okay. Pile number two. So timestamps will be in the description below, so you can go there and just click on come on. Ooh. Let's choose one of these. Okay. So it will be duck. And it's a luck. Duck luck. Yeah. So take a pause if you need to observe and tune in to your piles, so you can choose. Okay, this one, it's horse and the bluebell. Modest fortitude. Yeah. Hi pile one, this is gonna be your reading. Okay, so what does your heart need for healing and growth in this moment in time? Let's see. What does your heart need for healing and growth? Unconsciousness. Okay, so maybe we need to work a little bit on our unconsciousness, on our shadows. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, let's connect the cards. Hierophant. We have Lovers. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. Oh, Chariot and Emperor together. Okay, we have, oh, you cannot see everything. I need to do better setup here. We have Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck represent, you know, family, generations, legacy. So maybe inside of your family, something to work on, some kind of, I don't want to say like issues, doesn't need to be issues, but some things from the past, maybe from your childhood, or, you know, anything that happened in your past, because everything what we cannot proceed as a emotion, you know, if something happened to us in the past and we cannot proceed that because that was maybe too painful, we are storing that in our unconscious memory, in our unconsciousness. That energy still didn't go anywhere. It wasn't released. So it is stored in our self, in our energetical fields, and we are somehow, maybe we are not feeling it, but there is certain time when, you know, we just need to dig deep, because if we don't resolve that one, we are attracting to our life things that will match that frequency. So that's why it's very, very important to transform our unconscious to our conscious mind. And everything what is unconscious is still in us. It's still there. It is still frequency. It's still vibration that is in us. It's still attracting thing. Like it is still, that frequency is still attracting, matching frequency. And then things that are happening in our life are happening to bring some kind of lessons that will remind us, yeah, this is the thing that you need to solve. And then, why this happened? Why me? But no, this situation just came to you to remind you, okay, you need to resolve this emotional issue that you had in the past that you didn't know how to resolve maybe back then, but maybe now you have a tools to resolve it. Maybe you do now, because you grow, and this is the time where you can go and dig deep and resolve those things. So this is the moon, and that would be Pentacles. I mean, Ten of Pentacles would be family, maybe, you know, bigger family, family foundation. So anything that was happening in your past, I would say, inside of that, you know, family circle. So especially with the Hierophant here, we also have not only family circle, but another foundation might be institution, because Hierophant represent institutions like school environment, any kind of community environment that people made. It is not just it is just structure that is made by people. So it can be church, it can be school, it can be, I mean, any kind of institution. It can be institution of marriage, institution, something that we are putting like structure in. So yeah, in those kind of environments, you are just you know, you might think of these kind of environments: family, school, any kind of other communities where you were, associations, or anywhere where you spent your time in the past, and where you had some kind of interaction, maybe with the people, maybe you had some kind of emotional, you know, situations that you couldn't really proceed, that you didn't know how, and now is the time to heal, because the moon is showing us that we shouldn't ignore our unconsciousness anymore. So Nine of Pentacles indicates, yes, you are a person who are very much independent now in your life. You gain many things in your life, like you're abundant person. Maybe you have really good career. Maybe you have, you know, any kind of strong foundation around you. You put effort in things and you just built something, but it feels like it's just a little bit more, just a little bit more to add up on this, and you're gonna make it, you're gonna feel more complete, because nines are usually almost completed. 10 would be, you know, very much completion, but here we still have a woman which is tied with these branches. If you see a little bit around her, I can see that, and then I feel that she needs to break free from these, just one step more. So I feel you don't need too much work. It's not extreme, nothing extreme, but I believe there are still some kind of systems that are, you know, inside of you that are pulling you back a little bit. Some kind of beliefs that you just created, maybe like a self-defense mechanisms or something like that. You just create those beliefs to protect yourself in a way, and now that doesn't serve you anymore. You know, this is calling you to break free from those things that are blocking your way. We do have Ace of Wands, which is very passionate card, passionate beginning. So it indicates, yes, you are able to do this, and you have that drive for a life drive, I would say. And also you need to, with this releasing, with this transformation, let's say, you would grow in a way. Doesn't matter your age, but you will grow. And because Lovers, not only that is card of partnership, but it is card of growing up in a way, and leaving something old and beginning something completely new, like finding your, in a way, finding your place in the world. You definitely this is cards of choices as well. So you're finding your place in this world, your authentic self needs to, you know, get out of your you need to get out of your shelf and shelf did I say shelf? Shell. And in that way you're gonna find that place in this world, like that. It will be like more like purpose, you know. I find a purpose, I find somewhere where I belong, I find my ground where I can stand. Because also you have energies of Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups, which is, I mean, beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful to have these combining energies of emotional intelligence but also rational intelligence. So, you know, that you can think with your brain, but also with your heart in the same way. Some people are more driven by one or another, but you have nice balance of both, which I really like to see here. In this world, we need this Queen of Swords a lot because, you know, Queen of Swords is not undecisive. She's, you know, deciding something, and she's working upon that, because she's cutting through the any kind of fog, any kind of I mean, I feel you are very able to do this transformation with this clarity of Queen of Swords. And I cannot know exactly what is happening in your unconscious mind, but it's just like I'm gonna clarify this card, okay? And I'm not here to, you know, reveal things, what is happening in your unconscious mind. That is your thing to do. That is your work to do, because you have power upon your life, and you are the person who is in charge here. Okay, so nobody will should tell you, you know, you need to do this or that. This moon just represents something that is hidden, so just bear that in mind, that these things are hidden inside of you. So what is that thing that you're unconscious of? It's hard question sometimes, because when we are unconscious, we are definitely unconscious. So we are not conscious. That is paradox of situation. So how can unconsciousness be detected, you know? With what? With how? It will, you know, just, you know, if you just put intention, that's the thing. That is what I'm doing when I need to, you know, dig deep. I'm putting intention in an ether, and I'm saying, okay, please bring awareness to me, bring awareness. I want to know what is inside, that is of me, that is unconscious, and that is stopping me, you know, from some things in life that I really want. And yeah, it is big process, and lots of things is always coming up. But yeah, I feel like this life is just like, you know, cleaning things, cleaning up, to expand our consciousness more. So to expand our consciousness, we cannot really just, you know, we need to clean some things that is there that, sorry about my language. We need to clean some things that needed to be clean, like declutter, let's say, declutter the room, so we can put some new beautiful things inside. Emperor energy here with the Chariot. I see structured person, determined person who is in the end, you know, in some kind of movement towards their goals, and, you know, the final thing is victory. So you can go through obstacles here. We can see that, you know, Emperor energy as well, which is very much you know, what you say you will do, integrity. Okay, so that is really good. And then that integrity towards yourself, if you have that, that is really good quality. With Chariot as well, you know, determination. If you set the goal, okay, I'm gonna heal this thing. I'm gonna wake up every day, and I'm gonna put intention on that, and I'm gonna clear up this path. It suggests that you're gonna make it. Okay, you're gonna make it. Yeah. So I'm interested as well to do some oracles here and I forgot to say, these boundaries here, set up think about your boundaries. What are your boundaries in life? What you want to do, what you don't want to do, and just set that clear. Let's see the oracles. Which oracles I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use moon moon cards here. to see, is there any message for you here? Is there any message? Is there any message here? Oh. Open up to change. It's very nice. Open up to change. Yeah, change. One more. Okay. Focus on the positive. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice message. Focus on the positive. Open up to change. This was very nice reading. Okay. Thank you so much. If you resonated with this reading, just press subscribe, like. That will help my channel to grow, you know, a lot. And also claim free reading from me if you want. Everything what you need to know is there in the description. You just have a read and claim your reading. Okay, bye bye. Hello pile 2, this is your reading today. So what does your heart need for healing and growth? What does your heart need for healing and growth? Okay, let's see the cards. Magician. Surrender. Steward of Cups. Let's do all cards and then I'm going to connect them. Okay, there's a bit of anxiety here. 9 of Swords. What does your heart need for healing and growth in this moment in time? Apprentice of Pentacles. Okay, will be Page of Pentacles. Let's see this. 8 of Swords. This is my first time that I'm working with this deck. So yeah, Apprentice of Wands, which would be Page of Wands. The Steward would be Knight. And Dreamer. That'd be the High Priestess. Yeah. Let's see. On the bottom of the deck is 4 of Wands. Okay, pile number 2, we have here a situation that I see that you might be anxious about situation and might be, you know, caught up in some kind of limited thoughts or beliefs with this 8 of Swords, which is usually like a prison of our own mind, let's say, which is very you know, connected well with this 9 of Swords, which is, you know, anxiety rising up. And from that perspective we cannot really see a lot here, and that is very hard place to be, I know very well. But what we can do in that situation is here to surrender in a way. This is kind of Hangman. This would be Hangman in other decks, but this is actually children deck. It's made for like a younger children. So I like really how positive cards are and how they did with like surrender, not Hangman, because if you see Hangman, you straight away your brain is connecting something negative with this card. Actually, that card is just literally another meaning would be, yes, see another perspectives. You need to see another perspectives. You cannot be, focused just on one thing, because this is giving you prison of your own mind. If you surrender for a little bit, it just, that feeling of control that you have, if you release it for a little bit, and then just put it away, like, okay, and then and say, yes, I believe in this process of life. I believe that I'm backed up. I believe everything will be okay. If I believe in that, if I am able to release my anxiety, which is hard to, it's easier to say than do. But yeah, what can I do here? I can only say things. Yeah. I'm not minimizing in any of my words this stuckness here. I'm not minimizing the hardness, is that the right word, of the situation, and I'm not minimizing that, but I'm just saying the step forward would be, I don't have control above these situations, but I believe everything will be sorted. Everything will be sorted for me if I believe in it, if I have ability to let go. So surrender, that means surrenders, and just thinking about things in a different perspective, not just focusing on one outcome, it would be very beneficial. Try to see things from other angles. We do have Magician here, which is telling us, yes, we can manifest things. We can, whatever we imagine, we can do. But what we need, what is the step that we usually, it is the hardest step. No, hard. It is the most difficult step to let go of control. Magician can manifest, but it's not only about visualizing things. It's not only about, thinking positive or something like that. That is very superficial. Work needs to be done in releasing control. And that is the hardest part, because like when you want to lie on the surface of the water, surface of the sea, it will carry you if you lie down on your back. And you're gonna be on the surface, but only if you're relaxed, only if you trust the ocean. If you trust the ocean. If you don't trust the ocean, your muscle will start to be stiff, and you're gonna start to, drown. It's not drowning. Go down. You won't be on a surface anymore. I think drowning is word like a bit too much. I just want to say like to go down. You won't be on the surface anymore. And then the moment you relax, you're gonna be on the surface straight away. So water will carry you. So that is the Magician, and that is all that philosophy in a way of Magician manifesting things. It is very actually connected with this surrender thing, like surrender. And then you have here a page of Pentacles and Page of Wands, which are new beginnings, which are new ideas. So there's lots of kind of new ideas here that you want to do, but it feels like you feel a little bit stuck here. That's the thing. But you can do it. You can do it. I just definitely see these from the cards that you can. And then we have also High Priestess. High Priestess is very intuitive card. It is big benefit. in this whole of this reading to have these cards as well, because she is mastering other realms, not only this one. So when you have Magician and the High Priestess here, which is Dreamer here in this deck, you can bring all of these things that you dream of. So you big dreamer, you have great imagination. So everything what is in astral realm, you can bring forth to this realm in if you surrender, if you believe in the process. You're a magician here. So that's the thing. You have a lot to offer to the world because you are a dreamer, and dreamers are usually going beyond limitations of this world. Dreamers are stretching the boundaries. We have practical steps here with the Page of Pentacles. We have also we are keen to do all of that because we are naturally adventurous. So what is the question? Your heart. What does your heart need for healing and growth? Your heart needs to hear that everything is okay and that you are supported in a way, that you're not isolated, that you are able to expand yourself, that you are able to do it, and that you're able to get out of these swords feelings, anxiety feelings. You are able to. That is what you need to hear. That is what your heart needs to hear. Your heart needs to hear that there is luck. That luck is following you around. You have certain type of luck, like someone who is looking after you from beyond. Your heart needs to hear that you are loved, you are supported, and that you can relax. That you can get your dreams come true if you believe in the process, if you surrender. Your heart needs to know that. Your heart needs to hear that for real. And then it will be really nice beginning of the new cycle with these pages here. And there will be time for celebration of this with the Four of Wands. Gather family around you, because Four of Wands is like, represents some, when you work hard for something and then you have a little bit of celebration, when you want to invite everybody who you really love and who you feel supported with, and then you have a little bit of celebration. That is this card, so take it as a resonance for your situation. Maybe just need to get out of these loop of thoughts and prison of your own mind and just break free from that. Have a little bit of celebration, leave your head to be like, like okay, for one day. Do this celebration and you say, okay, from this day, we're gonna do this little celebration, little party, little tea time, doesn't matter what it is, with your best friends, with your family, or whoever is dear to you. And from that day, we're gonna do the things differently. Because we can do it. Okay, let's do some oracles here. I'm gonna do Angel oracle here and some message. Message for you. Message for you. Brilliant idea. Oh, some kind of idea is coming your way. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Wow. We have this. That is that magician that will manifest some kind of idea. Manifest and bring forth to this reality. I feel you really have support, you know, in that. Wow. We want one more. One more. Teaching and learning. Okay. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Nice. You want one more? Gonna one more message. Still one message more. The relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Cool. This is cool. Do it again. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Wow. I love this. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you for being here. If you resonate with this reading, please press subscribe and like, because this is really helping me to grow my channel. And of course, if you want to see me again, then subscribe, because I don't believe you're gonna see me again, you know, because this algorithm is still not pushing me to your feed, because this channel is very, very new. So if you want your free reading, claim it now. Read everything what is in description below, and you're gonna have all informations. Okay, thank you so much, and have a good day, night, or bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading. Okay, so what does your heart need for healing and growth? What does your heart need for healing and growth? What we have? King of Pentacles. Okay, maybe some kind of strategy, because King of Pentacles is very abundant energy, but everything what they do is not, you know, overnight. Everything what they gain is not gained overnight. So they plan, they structure, they have great patience. They have really good patience, and they know if they work hard each day, little by little, they will gain success. This is, you know, first card that appears. Okay, so Page of Cups. I feel you're a very creative person here. Four of Pentacles. Some attachments here. Let's see what other cards are saying so we can connect. Six of Pentacles. What does your heart need for healing and growth, Sun? Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Lots of work here. That's interesting. It wasn't really like this in another piles. This is really significant here, that is around the things are happening around work. Although, you know, when we are talking about heart healing and growth, we always think like about emotional stuff. But sometimes through our, you know, goal that we set up in our life, we can manage other things. You know, if we feel like we are doing our purpose, if we're feeling like successful in that field, we won't, you know, think about other things that are not maybe necessary to think, and that will put us in some kind of anxiety or loop of thoughts that are not serving us. So, you know, focus, like a healthy focus on things that really makes us fulfilled, that we feel that we are purposeful, that we are living for our purpose in life, that we are doing something that we are maybe do for a living, maybe not do something for a living, but maybe hobby, something that will consume most of our day, that is purposeful, that is not something that we don't want to do. So maybe to go in that direction. So if we don't work something that if we work something that we don't like, and if we feel like that is not our real mission, maybe it is time to rethink that and think, okay, let's go a little by little in another direction. Maybe even if it feels like very hard to do that or impossible, doesn't need to be big steps, because King of Pentacles is always suggesting smaller steps but steady steps. So even if it feels very like, oh, a mission impossible, really, we need to start from something, and first steps are always little steps. Sometimes we need to hear that. Yeah, we have, okay, I didn't start the talk, but I have another card to take out. Okay. Page of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles here, lots of Pentacles. We have Four of Pentacles, which feels, okay, this ring on these cards. This deck is very shiny and it's not in other decks like this. And yeah, interesting how other decks are not reflecting this ring, but this deck is reflecting because it's dark and it's very shiny. Yeah, so what I wanted to say, Four of Pentacles is attachment. So do we have some kind of attachments regarding our work or things that we do? You know, attachments to something that we already know and that is very stable for us. Yeah. We're gonna clarify these cards as well, because there's lots of court cards here, so I like to clarify these energies. Three of Pentacles, again, I mean, oh my god, how many pentacles. Like, pentacles are like earth energy, and it represents everything what is happening in this dimension, 3D dimension, very, you know, where you can sense the things. It's not about, you know, just thoughts or emotions or something that is not tangible. Pentacles are very tangible, and everything what you work on what you put effort on, and that effort usually pay off in a very literal sense, practical sense. And you know, we have King of Pentacles here, which is end of the road, you know, like where King of Pentacles mastered this manifestation of things that we gonna feel abundant with in the earth sense, like pleasures, earthly pleasures, you know, stable environment, house, job. We are usually having our own businesses with King of Pentacles. So we are not workers for someone else. King of Pentacles is where they really want to have their own thing going on, their own business. They want to be in charge. So they mastered that pentacle energy, which is really good, because here in this spread we have those energy qualities that you can embody, and that your heart needs to know about those. This is the base. So it's so much easier to resolve anything else if we have this kind of base foundation, like if we are happy with our job, everyday job. So we have here, like, King of Pentacles is saying every day, like he is about everyday thing, not something that just happens. Like, what are we doing every day? King of Pentacles. What is our plan? So are we content in everyday work, whatever we do? So that is the question maybe that we need to ask ourselves. If we are not content with those kind of things, maybe that is causing our heart to feel like a bit, you know. So everything will get better with this base and foundation of everyday things. If we are waking up and we are content with something that we are doing and we are planning to do, you know, that is a big thing. That will make us happy, and then open some other things in our life, and that will attract another good things in our life. So we do have Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, which are a bit creative energy here in this sense. So it might be that your work can be related with creativity in a way, something that you maybe like to do and maybe you don't do, or I don't know, depends on your situation, take it as it resonates. And also we have Three of Pentacles, which is community, like whatever you do with your community team, like teamwork or something like that, that is very important here. And we have Sun just beside this community thing. So I believe you're very happy with other people around when you're working. You're just team worker. You like to connect with people, and yeah, we have Sun here, which is beautiful and positive card. I feel that your heart will be very happy if you make yourself environment where you have people around you which are, you know, positive people, you know, which you're gonna like. It's very important for you. And then new ideas will be born from that. And that also Six of Pentacles reciprocity, you know, you want to give and receive in reciprocity, which is very logical that people want to have that kind of balance. But I'm not sure if you're getting that. Is there fairness in that kind of way? Six of Pentacles is about fair, you know, what you give and then what you receive. But we have Page of Swords and Four of Pentacles around this card. So I would say Page of Swords is a bit argumentative, not really mature. Something might be around that. Four of Pentacles, a bit taking everything for yourself. So you might think that the work environment where you now is not giving you, that you're not getting enough, that you put more energy than that you get for return. Because Four of Pentacles is you know, about something that someone take for themselves. And also we have arguments around that. And the work here, work. So it might be that it's a lot of work and you're not getting enough for return. And that is something that you know, but that is something also that maybe you're just putting aside, but maybe this is the time for you to really think of that, think about it, because your heart needs that healing and growth. And if you're all the time like this, you won't growth, you will be growing, you will get stuck in this situation, and you need to change something definitely here. Knight of Pentacles, we have steady, and again planning, steady planning. So whatever you do, don't do impulsively. Whatever you do with a strategy. That is the advice from here. Strategic. Think before you act. Be patient. Be patient with everything, and success will follow up. Okay, so let's see what we have in the oracles. Some kind of message. Okay, we have these ones. Let's see the messages. This message for this pile number 3. Message for 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 pile number 3. Come on. We have be proud of yourself and take reality check. Okay, be proud of yourself. And again, we have Taurus, which is also earth energy, grounded energy. So think of everything what you achieved so far, be proud of yourself. But also we have take a reality check. What is happening now and what is making me happy or sad in this situation, what I can change. Okay, pile number 3. If you resonated with this reading, let me know in the comments, or just press like, subscribe if you want to see me again in your feed, of course. And also if you want a reading for yourself, free reading, just claim a reading by sending mail to me. Everything is in description below, so you can have a look. And thank you so much, and have a good day, night, or yeah, bye bye.